Stewart Bulmer's my name. I come from Tenterfield. I own a place called Tullarook and Binya, and also Bolivia Station up at Tenterfield. I started using the product last May, and it was after the first field day here, and it's just due for another application now, and it's just natural country. Hasn't had any improvement on it, and I seen a big result there because of the clover. The clover was always a bit on the withered side, never grew a lot, and this year it grew probably 6 inches, and it's had other wet years and never done that. So it's not the weather. Is actually I put it down to evergreen, the microbes anyway. As far as grass goes, this particular paddock that I did first, I've done more country since, but this particular paddock always battled, and it's 180 acres, and we used to run about 50 heifers on it, dry heifers. And there's also been a problem there with trace elements. We did put some trace elements on with the product that Shane advised, and the heifers always come off there a bit sort of brown in the coat. They were pure Angus and looked as though they had a problem, and we only took them off 2 weeks ago, and they were black and shining. They didn't look as though they had any problems whatsoever. As far as the feed goes, I didn't do a dry matter test on it because it's only natural grass, but I would say we've got definitely a 20% probably increase in dry matter, if I had to guess at it. But the biggest part of it, it's a better combination of clover and grasses. If I go to the other paddocks that I treated at home, is where we do most of our fattening and growing out. The paddocks that are treated with it are improved country, and they've only had it on probably since about October, and they were struggling. We've been using in the past we've been using manure, which was a better result than super, but they were struggling. We put Petrik on it, and I've got a number of bullocks that I rotate in front of the breeders, and we sold the first of them in January, where normally it's a March sell-off. And we've got the others there now, but money-wise, I think there's a big plus. We just sold our weaners at the annual weaner sale there, and they averaged 345 kilos, and last year they averaged 296. Prior to manure, manure improved it from when super was. It had a real bad crust with super. Manure improved it. The microbes have made it a lot softer and a bit fluffier. But like I said, we're only 6 months into the program, but I can see an improvement in the paddocks that have been done.